You think you know me?
That Ripto has caused enough damage. All his meddling has cost me a fortune. If it wasn't for Spyro, I'd be bankrupt. If Ripto were here, I'd give him a piece of my mind. In fact, I'd give him a lot more than that. I was a champion bantamweight boxer at university, and I still know a few moves. Take that, and that. Boo. Ah! Why, you...
Hello everyone and welcome back to Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage. In the last episode we fought our first boss, and today we're moving on to World 2, Autumn Plains. Which in my opinion is one of the, if not even the best home world in any game pretty much. I am a big fan of Autumn Plains. The music, it fits the atmosphere perfectly. It looks really autumny, or fall for you Americans. And if you didn't know, autumn is my favorite season of the year. Maybe not this year, considering that it had that maybe 20-day thingy, that, well, 20-day rain period. Maybe that takes it a bit away, or I don't like it that much. But still, autumn is the it just looks really beautiful out there, with orange leaves and leaves falling down and making the ground look orange. It just looks beautiful.
Well done, Spyro. The power from your orbs has activated the whirlwind.
Sweet!
Ripto keeps on taking over our castles. At this rate, moving doesn't sound like a bad idea.
Now you got me here,
Ripto keeps...
and nothing else. Why did you bring me here if you're thinking about moving anyway? Oh look, that's Metro Speedway. Let's not go through that. Before we actually go there, we have to go and pay some money.
Legend has it that there is a portal to Zephyr here, and legend also has it that I know how to activate it. Furthermore, as I recall, the legend mentioned something about me activating it for a small fee.
I wish you were bankrupt.
Thanks for the gems, Spyro. With all this cash, I can open a lizard burger shop in Skilo's Badlands.
You're a prick.
Those darn birds in Zephyr never paid me for all the bombs and TNT barrels I gave them.
Remember that line. It's going to be important in that level. Also, here's the second reason why I kinda like this world. Everything is really spaced out. And there's quite a lot of things to do here. I mean, Summer Forest also was kinda spaced out, but not to this extent. And besides, I like a good homeworld that has stuff to do, like finding this orb behind the wall. Oh, Breeze Harbor. And look who's down there. Yay. What does he want from me now? Now I really wish he had a...
Well, I bet a rich dragon like you wouldn't mind cashing in a few gems to learn how to climb. I'd be willing to teach you for, say, I don't know, a small fee. You won't regret it. Okay, when you see a wall surface that looks climbable, like the one to my left here, just jump onto it, and you will grab it with your claws. Use the D-pad to move up and down, and press jump again to get off. You can also jump sideways onto another climbable area.
So I pretty much learned the ability to use my claws now.
Remember, when you see...
Yeah. This right here is a portal to some forest, so there's our way of actually traveling between worlds. It's just magic instead of us physically going to another world. Up, jump. Sideways, there we go. We've accessed even more areas. Also, we've lost 900 gems. So, we are pretty much losing 500 gems in this episode. Because max we can get is 400 and we've already paid 900. Now there's Fracture Hills. A lovely place.
Oh, Spyro, hello. I was just having trouble with this door, and I think some orb power might unstick it. I see you've collected a good number of orbs there.
And this is the point where the game says, hey, remember those orbs? You should have been collecting them. 8 orbs to open the door. We have 19, so I think we are good. Now remember the portal? I'm not sure what that thing is, but the thing that leads us back to Summer Forest, it had nothing on it. Remember that. We actually are going to be having a look at it.
I can let you into the little castle over there in exchange for a few gems. What do you say?
I am really going in depth in this episode.
No one's been through that portal in years. I thought I'd never find a sucker. I mean, you're a shrewd customer, Spyro.
So yeah, a lot of this homeworld is locked behind gems. But I don't mind. Apart from this aspect, this homeworld is still good. Oh, shady oasis with lots of gems. Now you can see that we're all over the map here. Well, that looks like the end. But there's an island over. Oh, for why can't you leave me alone?
I would love to let you enter this speedway free of charge, Spyro. Love to. Unfortunately, the speedway rules require me to charge a small fee.
None of the other two required me to pay stuff or pay gems to get into a speedway.
You've chosen wisely. I bet a quick dragon like you will win your money back in no time.
I actually will. And there we go. Now that we've actually gone talked to the professor and had enough orbs, that thing will now pop up. Now...
Good luck in the races, Spyro. I'm betting on you to win first place. Don't let me down.
First place, that's not a race, idiot. But yeah, now the portal will display how many orbs are in the stage and how many of them have you collected. Oh, I thought I was in a whirlwind. I literally have to just walk off the edge. Well, close enough. Let's get back to the castle. Oh, just far enough to drop me down. And hello! Oh, there we go. You can see that we've missed one orb in Summer Forest.
Hi, Spyro. Ripto and Gulp are hiding out in a room in the castle below us. You'll need all 14 talisman in order to break the lock and get to them.
All 14 talismans.
Hi, Spyro.
All 14. which is kind of weird considering this is the second homeworld and we already have to go and collect everything. Break the door open and break the wall down and say hello to a nice little secret, quote-unquote secret area that has lots of gems and a nice view of the castle. Not that little castle over there. But be careful not to fall off, because there isn't that much land for you to save yourself. Oh, alright, save me. There we go. So in case I screw up, I won't die. There's the speedway. And here we are on top of the castle. And there's the wind. The classic wind sound when you are on top of the world. Well, there's nothing else to do but to go for that island. And there's a nice long glide here. Nice long glide onto an island. Drop down, get your second orb, putting your total up to 20. Break these 3 thingies to get 75 gems. And that's our that's the first time we have completed a homeworld. And that is pretty much it for this homeworld. Nicely spaced out. Good bunch of levels here. I mean, if we take a look at the guidebook, if we take a look at the World 1, it had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 levels and a speedway. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? That doesn't seem right. Hold on. Yeah, 8 levels and 2 speedways, so 10 levels compared to 7. I like a nice big homeworld. Besides, it still looks good and the skybox is the best. I think it gets reused in Spyro 3, but I'm not sure about that. Right, what do we do now? We got a bunch of levels to go to. 5 in fact, before we even go up there. I could also go back to Summer Forest and clear the levels I couldn't complete. However, I'm gonna be doing that in one episode, because there are going to be 2 levels here that we cannot 100%. So I might as well go to World 3, get that stuff done, and then come back and do all the levels that we couldn't do before. Right, that does it for this episode. We have now gone back to 1000 gems after we effectively lost 1000 gems in this episode. Thank you, money back. Anyway, that does it for this episode. In the next episode, we'll start clearing out World 2, and we're going to start with Sephur. Sephur? Sephur. That's a hard word to pronounce.